Have you ever just looked down at your dog and wondered, how did this even happen? This amazing bond we have? Well, it's a story that goes so much deeper than just man's best friend. It's an incredible tale of coevolution, one that's written in our genes, our immune systems, and believe it or not, even in our leftovers. So let's get into it and uncover the secrets of this incredible 15,000-year-old friendship.
Okay, think about that for a second. This idea is a total game changer. The story we've all been told might have a massive twist. What if they chose us? This one single thought completely flips the script on domestication, and it's the key to understanding how this whole amazing partnership really began.
All right, so here's what we're going to unpack. We'll dive into that revolutionary self-domestication theory. We're going to uncover the secret genetic pact that literally changed both our species. Then we'll look at the brain chemistry that fuels our love, and finally, walk through the actual historical proof of this ancient bond.
To really get this story, we have to go back. I mean, way, way back, to a time when our ancestors were living in a totally different world, and the howl of a wolf was just on the other side of the firelight.
This right here is the big question. For decades, maybe centuries, we just assumed we were in charge, that we went out, captured wolves, and tamed them. But what if the story didn't start with a human decision, but with a choice made by a wolf?
And that brings us to the self-domestication theory. Just picture it. The boldest but least aggressive wolves started inching closer to human camps because they found a great new food source, our trash. Over generations and generations, these calmer, friendlier wolves were the ones who got the food, thrived, and passed on their genes. And get this isn't just a fun idea. Scientists have run mathematical models that show this whole process could have happened naturally over about 8,000 years, without any humans directly trying to do it.
And what's even crazier, it seems like this incredible thing didn't just happen once. A huge genetic study back in 2016 blew everyone's minds when it showed that dogs were probably domesticated from two totally separate wolf populations, one in Europe and another in Asia. This partnership was so powerful, so beneficial, that it evolved twice independently on opposite sides of the world. Just wow.
So this shift in behavior kicked off a massive biological revolution. It was like a hidden deal, a secret pact made at the molecular level that ended up changing both of our species forever.
This is one of my favorite parts of the story. It's just so cool. See, as humans started farming, our diet changed, and that meant our leftovers changed too. Now, wolves only have about 2 copies of a gene that lets them digest starch. But dogs? Look at that. Many have over 20 copies. This is a genetic superpower that let them thrive on our scraps of wheat, rice, and corn. And you gotta understand, this wasn't some minor adjustment. This was a gigantic evolutionary turning point. Their ability to share our food is what cemented their place right by our side. I mean, sharing dinner, quite literally, rewrote the canine genetic code. But wait. Because this genetic deal totally went both ways. Dogs essentially became our walking, tail-wagging immune boosters. By bringing new, mostly harmless microbes from the outside world into our homes and camps, they basically trained our immune systems. They got us ready to fight off the real dangers and, in the process, made us a whole lot healthier.
And the real-world effect of this is honestly staggering. Just look at the Siberian Yakut people. They've lived side by side with dogs for thousands of years. Today, their children have a 50% lower rate of allergies compared to other groups nearby who don't live so closely with dogs. It's living, breathing proof of our shared evolution.
Okay, so we've talked about genetics and evolution, but what about that feeling? That deep emotional connection we feel with our dogs? Well, that's not just in your head. It's actually a powerful chemical reaction happening inside both of you. The secret ingredient here is a hormone called oxytocin. You might have heard it called the love hormone. It's the exact same powerful chemical that bonds a mother and her newborn baby. And when you interact with your dog, both of your brains get flooded with it, reinforcing all those feelings of love, trust, and connection. And the best part is how simple the triggers are. Just gazing into your dog's eyes, petting them, or even just going for a walk together causes oxytocin levels to rise in both of you. So your affection boosts their hormones, and their affection boosts yours. It's this beautiful, continuous, positive feedback loop of love, hardwired right into our biology. Now, this deep chemical and genetic bond isn't just theory and lab results. You can actually see it reflected in the archaeological record. The proof of our ancient friendship is quite literally written in stone. This stuff gives me chills.
All over the world, from ancient Russia to Egypt, archaeologists have found Neolithic humans buried right alongside their dogs. And these weren't just pits where they threw animal remains. These were careful, respectful burials, sometimes with offerings. It shows us that thousands of years ago, dogs were already being mourned and honored as true members of the family.
And as our bond grew stronger, so did the roles they played in our lives. We see incredible ancient breeds like the Saluki, treated like royalty by Egyptian pharaohs, or the Greenland dog, an absolutely essential partner for survival in the Arctic. They became our hunting partners, our guards, and our herders. They were true partners in building human civilization.
And if you ever need a story that perfectly captures the incredible depth of a dog's loyalty, you just have to hear about Hachiko. He was an Akita in Japan who met his owner at the train station every single day after work. When his owner suddenly passed away, Hachiko didn't stop. He went to that station to wait, every single day for over 9 years. He's a national hero in Japan, a symbol of ultimate loyalty. So after all this history and science, what does it all mean for us, right here, right now, with the dogs sleeping at our feet? It means our relationship with them is part of a grand, ancient, evolving story. So just remember this. The next time your dog comes over and rests its head on your lap, you're not just petting an animal. You are connecting with thousands and thousands of years of shared history, of shared survival. That feeling of love you both share? It has been literally encoded into your biology over millennia.
And of course, all the amazing science we've talked about today, from the genetics to the archaeology, is all based on really extensive, verified research, compiled by experts like the folks over at Doggozila magazine.
When you really think about it, our bond with dogs is a story that's still being written, every single day. We didn't just get a pet out of this deal. We gained a partner that changed who we are on a fundamental level. And in return, we changed them. It's this living, breathing relationship that has truly altered the course of history for both of us.
And that really just leaves us with one final thought to chew on. We've come so far together, from the campfire all the way to the couch. As our world keeps changing around us, it's pretty exciting to wonder, what will the next chapter of this ancient, incredible friendship even look like?